The confirmed number of cases of the coronavirus in Los Angeles County today reaches a total of 24,215. The confirmed number of deaths comes to 1,172. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 270, with total confirmed deaths at 33. We anticipate those numbers to increase as the last 24-hour reporting period is updated. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Leslie Robbins. It's 2 p.m. on Saturday, May 2nd. The Food and Drug Administration announced an emergency order to approve the antiviral drug REMDESIVIR. The drug has been touted as a new potential treatment for severe cases of COVID-19. Evidence suggests the medicine could speed up the time it takes a hospitalized COVID-19 patient to recover. A new study by the National Institutes of Health evaluated REMDESIVIR and found that hospitalized COVID-19 patients who took the drug experienced a 31% improvement in recovery time. The NIH study is the first trial in humans. Pharmaceutical company Gilead announced 1.5 million vials of the drug would be donated to help patients, which would be enough for at least 140,000 people. The FDA approved the use of REMDESIVIR in patients who need it the most, especially those who need oxygen therapy or a ventilator. Health experts are cautiously optimistic about the drug. California Governor Gavin Newsom announced the state is just days away from lifting some of the stay-at-home orders. The governor said the state is getting close to making announcements that people working in retail, hospitality, as well as restaurants would find the news very meaningful. This could be an indicator that the state is preparing to enter the second phase of the plan, which would allow some non-essential businesses to reopen, along with schools, child care centers, and some public spaces, with modifications, of course. COVID-19 testing has also been ramping up in the state, with more than 25,000 tests administered per day, which is also a key factor in reopening the state. The state's Employment Development Department launched a new program this week. It's called the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. It's a federally funded effort to help unemployed Californians who are business owners, self-employed, independent contractors, or have limited work history. It gives them a chance to qualify for new benefits. Benefits are expected to be rolled out in phases. You can find out more at edd.ca.gov. Wearing a face covering has now become a part of everyone's daily accessory. It's now almost as important as taking your keys and wallet when leaving the house. And the Centers for Disease Control shared tips on how to wear them properly. Maintain and remove these face coverings to ensure you're wearing them correctly and that you're keeping yourself safe in the process. The CDC recommends first washing your hands before putting on any face covering. Make sure it fits snugly over your face, covering your nose and mouth to prevent catching or spreading pathogens which contain droplets. Make sure the snug fit doesn't restrict your breathing. Now, when removing the mask, take caution not to touch your eyes, nose, and mouth, and wash your hands immediately after. Cloth face coverings should be washed and dried routinely. Children under 2 should not wear a face covering, and your face covering should include multiple layers of fabric. For instructions on how to make your own face covering or just to learn more, go to cdc.gov. Now, with traditional weekend activities on hold during the COVID-19 crisis, residents are reminded to continue doing their part in helping to slow the spread of the coronavirus. And with today's sunny weather, if you do have plans to go outdoors, the county's public health department is asking that everyone please do it safely. Remember to social distance and carry that cloth face covering when you're out, even for a walk in the neighborhood. Staying home as much as possible is still recommended to reduce the risk of infection. Avoid having visitors over, as well as play dates. Avoid hospitals and healthcare settings unless medically necessary. Avoid non-essential travel and avoid public transportation. Now, if that's not possible, then be sure to socially distance yourself with other passengers or with the driver. Wash your hands often and avoid touching surfaces in public places. What is recommended during this safer at home order is walks around the neighborhood, bike rides, and enjoying activities at home. What's not allowed during this time are visits to the beach, hiking trails, and any park playgrounds or even dog parks. Come Tuesday evening, City Council members will meet again through video conferencing to conduct city business. And one of the agenda items listed includes extending the city's emergency declaration. Now, to clarify, the city is not extending the LA County Safer at Home May 15th order. What it actually means is the city is expected to discuss extending the local emergency order related to COVID-19 in order to allow the Torrance City Manager and City Attorney the ability to issue rules, regulations, and orders related to the health crisis as needed. This extension of the local emergency will also allow for the city to seek cost recovery reimbursements from the state as well as the federal government. The upcoming May 5th City Council agenda is posted online. You can find it at torranceca.gov. There is a supplemental item online that you can read that details this clarification. The community is encouraged to participate by emailing ahead or calling in during the meeting. You can do so by emailing council meeting public comment at torranceca.gov, and during the meeting you can even call 310-618-2404. The meeting can be seen on City Cable as well as over the air on 25.2, online at torranceca.gov, Facebook, as well as YouTube. Out of an abundance of caution, the City of Torrance announced the cancellation of the upcoming 4th of July fireworks show. The annual event has a history of drawing large crowds that gather at the Toyota Sports Complex located next to the Torrance Civic Center. Thousands have come in the past to enjoy the spectacular fireworks show that lights up the sky for about 20 minutes. This is also in line with California Governor Newsom's guidelines for public events and gatherings, which is the 4th and last phase of plans to reopen California. There is a business in Torrance stepping up during this pandemic, doing what they can to help protect the community. Postal Solutions, Inc. on Torrance Boulevard, that's just one block west of Anza Avenue, next to Scardino's Italian Restaurant, is letting the community know they are providing free personal protective equipment to anyone who needs it. No conditions, no strings attached. This includes one mask, one pair of gloves, and 2 individually wrapped antiviral towelettes. This PPE care package is available to anyone who needs it. They're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. They are located at 4733 Torrance Boulevard. Another local business is doing what they know best during this crisis, and that's feeding people who are on the front lines with some amazing food. MONGOL King, located on Vista, Montana, in the Village Center in South Torrance, donated dinner to Providence Little Company of Mary Medical Center in Torrance last night. The Mongolian barbecue eatery is part of the Turner Family Restaurant Group. MONGOL King was one of the restaurants to help contribute about half of the 130 dinners delivered last night. Since the start of the pandemic, the restaurant group has also delivered meals to local fire stations across the South Bay, as well as Providence Little Company of Mary Medical Center in San Pedro. So far, the group has donated more than 5,000 meals. Local newcomer to the craft brew scene in Torrance, Yorkshire Square Brewery, is celebrating their 3rd anniversary here in Torrance. And while traditional celebrations will not be taking place during the health crisis, they are letting the community know they're still serving brew and food to go. During the COVID-19 crisis, Yorkshire Brewery's tap room will be closed, but you can still enjoy beer, wine, and food to go Wednesday through Sunday. In celebration of their anniversary, they are serving meat and veggie pies along with their traditional British beers. You can have items delivered through DoorDash, and to order for takeout, call them directly at 424-376-5115. The city's Torrance Cares Farmers Market curbside pickup service was a huge success again today with 24 orders filled. Members of the senior community who enjoy getting their fresh produce from the Torrance Certified Farmers Market but have underlying health conditions or have limited mobility are now able to take advantage of the city's Torrance Cares Farmers Market curbside pickup option. You can call ahead or go online and pre-order a box of produce from some of your favorite vendors. For a set price, you can order fruits and vegetables. Now, for pickup orders placed for this upcoming Tuesday, they must be done by Monday at noon. Same with next weekend. The order must be placed by Friday no later than noon. Participants are asked to drive up near the D. Hardison Sports Center. There you'll find city staff waiting with your curbside pickup order. The pickup takes place from 11 a.m. until noon. You can go online to see what items are available to pre-order. These are final sale purchases, and you can get all the information you need at torranceca.gov/COVID-19. If you're one of thousands who won't be at a graduation ceremony or party due to COVID-19, we want to celebrate you and your big milestone. From preschool promotions to college graduations and every milestone in between, please send us your photo and let us know what school you are graduating from. We'll be sure to share it on our show. Email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. Well, before we go at the end of each program, we'd like to share your story of how you and your family, friends, and local businesses are all surviving this health crisis. Whether it's something fun to pass the time or something special you're doing in the community, please tell us about it. Today, we wanted to share how one family is passing the time while practicing social distancing and staying safer at home. Josh Fagan and his son Jet, or AKA Bat Kid, made a Batmobile. And appropriately so, for a title like that, there has to be a Batmobile to go with it. So Dad and son took all of their Amazon boxes to cover his radio flyer wagon, and the features on the Batmobile include Bluetooth speakers, of course, and setting the tone for finding and fighting the bad guys. He looks adorable sitting in that Batmobile. Look at that mask, the costume. Jet, we are so proud of you. That is certainly a fantastic Batmobile that you have. Kudos to you and your family for creating something fun and unique. What a special project. We love hearing stories and seeing photos and videos like this. Please continue to send them our way so that we can share your story of how Torrance cares. Email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov if you have any questions or just want to share. Stay informed by signing up at torranceca.gov/Torrance Alerts. Subscribe to City Cable's YouTube channel and be sure to like the city's Facebook page. And that is our update for COVID-19 today. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow at 2 p.m. as Christine Lee brings you the latest COVID-19 updates. Please be safe, stay healthy, and thank you for tuning in. We will see you next time.